at the kickoff. They did have some strong ideas, but it's Harbor, so I'm reserved about it.
I am also reserved about it. I hate it. But I'm always willing to be proven wrong. I'd like to see it kind of have the validity to it.
Already we see KOI trying to re-clear this A space, and KC are going to be caught off guard here.
Yeah, looking at the damage so far, KC just falling like flies. This is simple work. This doesn't even seem complicated. Just re-clear. Oh, that wasn't pretty. It's a consolation prize, if anything, getting the kill in the end, but it's Elite left in a 1v4. Spike a million miles away, and with 50 seconds, you got to be pulling off miracles. First challenge, not clean enough, not going to quote the right way, but let's see how this actually shakes down now, as Casey do need to start committing to one of these two sides. It looks like C will be the eventual goal. soulcas trying to stick around. He does have flyuh, who's just gone down, so support system through from Waterfall. Now going to be picked up by grubinho. For that plant to come in now, about 15 seconds.
sheydos does have the salvos, so they could flood in here.
Yeah, you can see him flying in. Time is getting very low now. They're going to start getting, I don't want to say worried, but it's getting close too. There's only a corner to play from the cove. Keep them just about safe, and the brawl begins. It's soulcas to tip the scales, but only to be traded. Down to a 3v2 with sheydos and grubinho remaining. It's all on sheydos. The 1v2 is not impossible. It's looking improbable, but a great start for sheydos so far. Aves and saadhak.
But ultimately still 3 towards the C side of the map.
Thorns have gone down now, so sheydos investing.
30 seconds left.
The salvos just to slow things down. soulcas going to be put under pressure though. He's committed to the site, which is a little bit risque, but he does have support. It's soulcas to go down. grubinho tries to then spring in, but the numbers sit very well with KC. Looking composed on the site hits. Delayed again towards the site. But the plant should be okay. I'm looking at who's left. Filu and flyuh, they don't really have anything to deny.
Flash to go in. It's no big util for this retake.
SUYGETSU just got his smoke back up as well. Just going to come in and keep things dangerous. flyuh trying to navigate, creep through, but that barrel might give it away. Can stall out with those salvos coming in as well. They seem to have like a nice bit of read on the timing, maybe?
I was going to come in and be a bit critical, KC. Like, I think that they should be leaving a player outside A and trying to listen for the sound and trying to take very set ult strat.
Yeah, which, don't know if that really accounts for the timeout, but this is going to be tricky. But flyuh's already gone down, and marteen looking confident. He's normally on the money with these. sheydos having to respect that and give the space up. It's bought enough time for the plant now.
Yeah, 45 retake. sheydos does have the tail to come in.
Who's there to work off it? Okay, I'm seeing grubinho is near. soulcas as well, trying to look very drilled on this. Maybe that timeout feels over. Still enough in the bank for a bite, and a lot of ultimates coming online here. Filu trying to make a play from the corner. Anyone to help him? No, feels isolated individual. And it's going to be checked though. The clear has come in over towards Mound. They're going to note this. soulcas has to respect the ult. He's got his own as an answer back if they do want to play retake, and nice stall here too. That is the spike with saadhak, so he can't just skip ahead of this.
Once again, it's a retake situation where KOI are not in advantage. It's 4v5 again.
saadhak looking really clear on this one. Here it comes. There's soulcas with the ult. Are they prepared though? Pistols, are they ready? soulcas has a lot on his plate now. Ults galore, but it finds very little. saadhak unaffected, and the rest of KC sitting deeper. They got to get a move on. Got to get the pressure on. saadhak, obviously unconfirmed if they've taken someone off for this defuse, but the spray from Elite, the connection from Elite. It's a response from finally soulcas, but the wall drops and the kill's coming. KOI, this is meant to be a map for you, really. This is meant to be the big kind of redeemer. My notes were limited here. If Lotus falls, it could punish this re-clear coming in. Pressure on the other side, lovely. Pressure towards Mound, patience towards Rubble. This does feel like a very comprehensive attack side coming out from KC, even just in that pick. But grubinho trying to sit and wait. He's going to hear these steps. He might need to call in the cavalry because he is on his own here. Slow lean over from flyuh, but smoke going to go in. This is tough. It's tough. KC, so heads up. They are manipulating this map very well.
Yeah, and even here, not finishing towards A. Knowing Elite's got the space towards the front of B. Can plant for B.
Blocking fire.
comfy. Even if it is down at, 10 seconds or so, plants in. No sweat on that. sheydos and soulcas struggling to find impact. Late to the party, utility in play. First fight had, nice from soulcas, but a good trade.
Clearing out the util already on C.
soulcas. Is he going to try and play this one? Spike being chucked up and over just in case saadhak did get left on an island. He's going to be left to his own devices here. It's going to be quite tricky to pin him down, though. If they see saadhak, it's not the same indication as seeing maybe marteen or someone who goes on their own a little more, maybe even elite. Oh my god, no! saadhak! He just gets set up for it. They had no idea he's still around, and now we've got problems everywhere. Aves to find flyuh. Oh, this is sloppy at best. It's great from KC, showing their control and their poise. But for the KOI fans, this is going to be a very tough watch here. 5 still standing.
Is one of the ones that I think that saadhak is...
saadhak. Trying to give him steps forward. Here it is. Filu going to be here. Has to be up to the test, and, well, wasn't he going on this one.
Pivot towards the B now because SUYGETSU's got the front of B.
Good shout. You're absolutely spot on there. flyuh still with a nice camera, going to spot the intention. Ult going to come in as well, going to note the lurk, so big info being caught here. Filu's still going to find something with this. They still need to work with the information. They've basically seen everything they can. Ult now going to come in, and SUYGETSU stands tall, doing brilliantly here. Filu just behind the curve, being completely outdone by SUYGETSU with some vintage composure from him. And Filu with 40 HP, he's just felt pretty rough. Probably not feeling out the game too much yet either. marteen, opportunity. It was one and done. Wow. Yeah, and KC were being very slippery, elusive on their attack, making it hard to be in the right place for. But now we see KC with 4 on the right side of the map, and soulcas. It's so readable to them, so comfortable. KOI just go right, spin on. Let's do what we can, feel out the game a bit, start to warm into it. But there is still other maps to be played. The issue is it's Icebox, and also marteen is looking on it.
Yeah, the KOI have bought up. Grubinho is curiously staying. It looks like some indecision is mid-round from KOI.
And that's not what we want to be saying, Love to see
good call though. They're fake towards the A. The C site is very weak right now.
30 seconds left.
Just the one player.
It's still marteen.
But it is marteen.
It's marteen. Oh. Hello.
Okay.
Oh. A bold choice from Grubinho there. That is going to be spiked. Noted. We're going in 1 by 1. Oh, make it easy for marteen.
Okay, maybe it wasn't a good choice.
Is on the way. sheydos trying to clear a path. It is being respected to an extent. Whoa. NT to marteen there. I think he tagged flyuh too, but he down to 10 HP. There's players here now, though. This is starting to get really tricky. Elite trying to cause some troubles on the way in, but they've managed to make it across water.
Flooding in.
Yeah, they're still fancying go at this. They wanted to have a brawl on it. flyuh still so disconnected. It is the 4 on the site, and right now it's KC winning out on the site itself. They need to bring in the bodies. flyuh needs to join up now. 10 HP or not, it doesn't matter. They need the help. SUYGETSU still with that paranoia too. But a pause, even considering a flank, I tell you now, it ain't coming.
Not sure what KOI are waiting for here. Because there's a very real possibility sheydos get spammed here trying to plant.
10 seconds left.
Okay, util back on saadhak. I mean, it looks so simple. And well, with the plant down, this. That's a fair summary. As it stands, KC will have the door left open for them, right? So plants come in. Lovely chip damage too, actually. I told a lie. Porcupines everywhere. A second attempt at the plant now. Lovely chip. But you can see the HP just a little down lower than they'd like, I'm sure. And soulcas, as said by the desk, rightly so. First time we get to see how he looks on that Teo.
Yeah. Big KO knife there to delay the retake. There's only going to be so much time. They do have good retake util KOI here.
Oh, marteen even forced away. Puts a lot of pressure on saadhak playing up towards Nest. Needs to land some big boy shots. Ain't happening. Grubinho getting right on back in, down to marteen. Now left in a 1v3.
Knife.
I like this from Grubinho. A little risky, but right choice. Yeah, lovely from Grubinho, just threading the needle, timing right to evade the knife's connection and all the util that followed. Sheydos is there, but saadhak and marteen in the meantime. Oh my god, Grubinho, that felt a little too far, but I guess his options were limited. But so's the time. For KC, they've got to make this count with only 9 seconds. Couldn't deny it. flyuh tried to make a bit of a mad play, a mad dash. But flyuh, are you up to the challenge? Sitting pretty. Perfect HP. saadhak certainly not the case. flyuh with the right call so far. saadhak's going to have to make the right choice, make the right call, make the right read. Drawn forward. Oh, saadhak could have certainly sent the momentum spiraling forward. And speaking of spiraling forward, grubinho marteen. Oh, he's gone back for seconds. Oh, it's messy as anything, but they win out the brawl. That felt cut short almost.
That's exactly that TP play I was talking about before, straight into that smoke. KOI not ready, it seems.
Sheydos and flyuh left with a mess. Yeah, I'd call it a read, but oh my gosh, and the Teo actually forcing Grubinho away. It feels like they're aware of this potential. I don't know if it's the right read or just the right timing for it, but they've already called off Elite and they've cleared SUYGETSU. So I'm not sure what it was that gave away the game, but they seemed hyper aware of it. They weren't even playing towards yellow or front side. They were playing deep towards site itself and very cognizant of pressure coming through mid. So finally, a big advantage here for KOI. This could be huge for them playing this back in. Noting pressure on the side from marteen. Bloody hell. He's just had a barrage of utility thrown at him. flyuh, you couldn't have asked for anything easier. Marteen's going to go down and leaving it to saadhak and Avez. This should be the easiest slam dunk of a round for KOI. saadhak, you're good. You ain't that feels like good. It's an awareness that KC can figure out because they've had no challenge to cross towards yellow. They haven't felt pressure towards this yet. They're feeling it from kind of mid-site, maybe CT. The paranoia is spot on. Were we going to go for a TP on this? Easy target.
Fake from B.
Yeah, and it's... Oh my god, it's working. I'm pretty sure, though, flyuh's heard this. Yeah, he's trying to get back over here in time. But does he try and stick around and fight, or does he fall away? He's got his ult. He's got options. But he's trying to get a little bit closer. 29 seconds. This is risky. And it's not really rewarded. flyuh, the only one that's trying to hold on. But traded effectively. A nice flash as well to facilitate the swing towards the back of the side. Sheydos can slip away, but they're trying to play ahead of this. Grubinho catching two, but SUYGETSU left in the 1v2. 10 seconds, no plant to be had. Oh my, I'm pretty sure you saw it too. But we go back in and we see a different start here. This is nice from KOI. The evolution on what we're seeing. Marteen going to deal with the shield, but he ain't dealt with the player. 3 coming his way. He's got problems. He's got the paranoia, though. Can it save him? Gets out of dodge for now. Fancies to go back in, though. I thought he'd give himself a window to escape. Now he still wanted the punishment. Now down to 3.
As distraction to get on the A site, though. But 3v5 post, going to be difficult for them. 2v5 post, hopefully.
Right, all good, all good. flyuh there starting to use the ults that we were asking for. A lot of players here. This should be comfortable. It is. flyuh starting to feel a little warmer. Avez, nice try, not nice. Ult from saadhak. That's gone well. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Oh, you're not proving me wrong. flyuh's having an absolute belter of a round. KC still making something out of nothing here. soulcas, flyuh, and grubinho, though. Starting to see flyuh looking a little bit more confident in those previous rounds, and he does have support here as well, but he's going to be forced in. Pops the shield and gets handled. KC, what on earth? They just played that picture perfect. I can't believe, after what we just saw flyuh do, you know, they look so confident. Grubinho? Suddenly, I mean, Avez does have... Oh! Avez has his utility. Yeah, he could... Surely he's just the checkmate here. Grubinho's going for it, though. Here's the first volley coming in. The tap. And they can react now. The timing rough for Grubinho. He's trying to play him, but they're not dancing to his tune. Grubinho desperately tried on this one. And it just track of looking like the better side, at least initially on this half, and back to business. flyuh once again looking to find those ways out of this, but these trades are leaving them in a bit of a tough spot here, but from afar, flyuh trying to bail them out. Good chip damage, but can't convert the kill. You're looking at Elite.
Looking like it's going to be a brawl.
Yes. Oh, flyuh A little bit of uncertainty of how to evade, but it's Grubinho to catch Marteen. The HP was low, and it looks like he was working in the dark, but with 20 seconds, there's got to be a speed up here. Filu getting isolated fights. And really, it's Elite and Aves to try and dig in here. Aves has been nuts though so far, but time is running low, 12 seconds. He's going to wait this one out here, and Elite's timing is outrageous. Perfectly played to make the right call. For now, right back forward, Filu fighting forward, this time pathing a little different, but it's Marteen to catch him. These early battles are now starting to really heftily swing over to KC's side, over towards A.
Again, I look at the Teo ult, Killjoy ult, and we're going for an aggressive play without using any of these big power ults.
And what round are you going to save him for?
Exactly.
Minis.
And now
is coming out.
They get sight here. SUYGETSU has Viper's Pit. It's a very tough retake then for KOI.
sheydos, soulcas. Here come the ults now. Trying to stall it out is saadhak, investing the nade to come in, but Aves again. This guy has been finding impact, warming into it, dealt with. soulcas goes down. Grubinho's still trying to make it past middle. He's got to pull off a miracle here. And you noted it. The ult coming in from SUYGETSU. And the information being found. A long road back. But an individual fight will certainly help matters. 3 more to locate. Hit to try and make it through. Trying to pick the right path, and there.
I think it was 9 on their last defense. So KC are comfortable in this defense.
Oh, but
this
Grubinho.
lurk.
This is really not.
Oh, okay.
It's recoverable. He saved it. He saved it. If we only look at the kill feed and not how it happened, it all looks fine. KOI, this is so good. But a 1v3 for SUYGETSU is incredibly difficult. It feels like it was won and lost in middle there. Grubinho just finding so much impact through those kills and the pressure on the back lines, trying to disrupt the post plant now. And you've got sheydos, soulcas, and flyuh. A lot of utility to potentially go through. None of them back online apart from flyers right now. See that coming in there. SUYGETSU, his options are looking worse and worse by the second. They're going to toy with him. Yeah, this is one of those, unless they make a catastrophic mistake.
Made round for KC. Like, KOI had come in with a pistol where they understood that maybe KC's rotations, they'd leave that middle area open. And so Mr. Ewan, and he worked with us in our 2023 year, so he's, you know, a pretty good guy. And I think that like highlighting those performance coaches is something we don't very much do. But I'm very interested to see how his impact is on the team, and with these, especially this young roster, you know.
Nice for sheydos.
30 seconds left.
Oh, there we go. Elite is going to have to respect that, I imagine. Okay. Little shieldy wall going to go in and facilitate the push up towards the side, but the plant's certainly not on the cards just yet. There is still players backside wanting to try and dig their heels in. Filu removing a few, but it's going to be KC again, still trying to put up numbers. But Filu is absolutely firing on all fronts. A 1v3 for Marteen. Looks out of reach. Or am I out of touch? SUYGETSU. Nah. See, this was the mistake. We thought they were going towards B. No one goes B on Icebox. No one goes B on Icebox. It's only A.
But what's going on? Now they're ulting.
30 seconds left.
I can't. What's going on?
Oh.
I mean, they.
I don't know. But they're going to probably win the round. This kind of like double pump fake, I guess. It's
15 seconds though.
I don't know if I'd support this idea. If you know, you hit the VOD review, I'm not going to love that. 9 seconds and you're just hoping no one's around. Fortunately, they pulled it off well enough. Actually, no one is. So they're going to have to make it work here, and SUYGETSU's still strong on this, punishing that push through towards CT that we question mark.
Okay, see the ult coming in.
Okay.
If the delay is good here, Grubinho is going to look like a genius.
Yeah, this actually could be really nice. Oh, God.
Maybe that's why he didn't use the ult.
Okay, Grubinho, will you save us? So many ults here. So many ults. Feels almost like, I don't want to say impossible for KC, but it's so hard. Grubinho's made it. He's here. He made it in time, and KOI are actually cleaning up. KC falling like flies. All the ults finally burned. They waited for the perfect moment, but they got them maybe the perfect round here. 11 looking like it's about to be... A little bit worried here as KOI are building in, Marteen.
Surely not. Hansy's low.
Oh, don't go B. Don't go B. I've told you about this. You don't go here. Oh, sheydos, mate. Okay, fair play. Let's show me what this side of the map looks like. I believe we're in middle. Some might say elite gonna take one, but it's traded out. Good spacing, but a 3v2. Still with a man advantage of KC. It's gonna be tricky to be comfortable in a post plant. They still haven't really got the spike on the site here. They still probably don't know where the site is. It's uncharted territory, this B site. So soulcas needs to buy time and keep them secure. He spotted one for sure. Oh, saadhak just barges forward. sheydos, he might get a plant. I don't know if he's gonna get much more.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he might not get a
Spike
plant.
planted.
Oh, he's made it out. He's alive.
45 HP though.
And a dream. It's all good. All good.
I do pull it Fnatic and Fnatic this one.
Oh, elite, that's so clean. sheydos gone, but I think he saw grubinho. I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit of consider. Wow, saadhak certainly did. We told you about this. B is cursed. It is why we only go towards A. You cannot come here.
Stopping fire.
Filu has got forward to locate. Spike left where it is makes it even harder on this cross. Avez is watching lovely from Filu. He has been clean. I'm not going to write him off yet. Very difficult though, and that smoke. Time to get away with the spike here. A little bit of a consideration from SUYGETSU to gap close on it. Now plant in. He spotted SUYGETSU. Able to kind of almost feigning that fall away to side.
KC have grouped up though, all three.
Yeah, but I like what Filu's doing. Let's stick on Filu. How dare you ever pull a Prius? Thank you. Don't you get away from that one plex. What happens?
Everyone.
Yeah, because simple will happen. You don't want to have that. Sorry, observers. I love you. Oh dear. Well, the knife connecting is an issue. Oh, but that shot wasn't. Filu, are you on for an absolutely mythical moment here? The timing might have got it away.
These ults though is my only thing, but post plant ults, Viper's Pit, you see here. Now it gets a bit awkward. It's going to be a messy round.
Oh, flyuh. The util pour on then was just impossible. There was like no way in really.
18 seconds.
I don't think they got.
It's going to be Melon's moment potentially.
Moment. Can we brand that?
10 seconds
I think
left.
Sideshow's got that one really.
Yeah, that's a.
hasn't he?
You got
Yeah,
the Chico.
Yeah. This is a little bit more fruity though. Melon's moment. Oof. Yeah. What? Don't judge.
Sabos, I think they'll use
Yeah.
in yellow potentially.
Maybe waiting on Flyers util to cycle up. No, he's still towards middle. Okay. So yeah, they ult towards kind of mid site. Elite's got a nice little pocket to play from though. Looking like they want to.
Strat we saw before.
Time. We wouldn't get double melons.
Back-to-back melons. You need to cop that.
It's true. I'll get fined. Never happened. Marteen. Ooh! Hold on. A little bit of a run here coming out from KOI. They've left it late, but they've left it just enough time. Plants in. They've made it work, but it is still the 2v3. Ave's now on his own. KOI operating under so much pressure and making it count this time. And now they're playing a really high-risk game. If they've had no contact towards B long, no pressure towards middle, this is a really risky game, but it's rewarded! Aves and Marteen standing shoulder to shoulder and holding back that creep, that almost contact towards a site.
1v5 for grubinho.
We're going to have a little chat after this one, Minnie, because you look happy. Grubinho, there's nothing more to be done here.
KOI have conditioned the B long,
Yep.
tried to push back SUYGETSU, and then for some reason they don't do it, and SUYGETSU's just going to stand there and know.
It's too obvious, right? It's almost like, surely they're not coming here.
This is the classic Icebox though, like the obvious A isn't the worst, it's just that all that conditioning from KOI earlier could have been used.
Yeah, but they're so close here, kind of making it through from maze. A little bit of a stall. Tap on the spike, so they know it is committed now. Aves has his ult. We've just heard saadhak's coming in as well.
Nice from KOI. I think that it was very intentional there, trying to bait out the KO ult. The only thing is they don't have a cancel option. So it is a 5v5 brawl on A here.
Oh, they're going it. saadhak! saadhak gets two there, does he? And SUYGETSU, they retake the area around maze. It feels like KOI thought they had that for free. Certainly not. Oh my word, KC, suddenly.
Running away. But yeah, classic Icebox coming in for KC. Scaling up A.
Oh no, Filu. It was just just couldn't find the shot he needed, and now it's uncomfortable. But Flyuh's there, big impact kills for him, catching the cross up towards the site. soulcas fancied to go, and it didn't go well. Now sheydos, Messi, KC coming together, expecting these little plays coming through. Grubinho, I mean, he's trying, but the ult's come on, so he's going to be forced forward.
It can still work.
Yep.
SUYGETSU being the player at middle, creating a bit of a distraction. Cancel option maybe. But yeah, beautiful scaling and trading from KC.
Positioning, poised, and KOI none the wiser, but flyuh!
But even with this death, they might not expect
So many
yellow,
others.
and then also more coming in.
SUYGETSU's been good here, though. And the outro doesn't clear him. Still on for this one. They're going to try and cut through towards site, but he's got a fight on his hands. Oh, it's stunning from SUYGETSU. Grubinho keeping some hope alive here. Teeing them up down to this 2v2. sheydos and flyuh up against Aves and Elite. Top of the pack for KC. And you can see why Elite is clean with it. flyuh's gone down. It's all on sheydos. In a 1v2 to keep hope and chance alive. 20 seconds. No spike to be played with. He's looking for someone, anyone to give him that moment. And the time is slipping away. He knows it, spots one, but that's not all of the story here. He's got to commit on this plan, he knows. And actually, fortunately enough, there's a pocket. And oh, he's got a great kill. Just couldn't turn